Hey guys, what's up? So this is a video guide for a new module. It's called the Sales Navigator Lead List Export plus Profile Scraper. So what it does is, if you have a lead list, saved in Sales Navigator, and what if you supply the name of that list along with your LinkedIn session cookie, what it would do is it would export all the profiles from that list and also scrape them at the same time and give you the result in the form of an output CSV. So basically, if you prospect over Sales Navigator and you find a couple of profiles that are interesting, that are worth going after, and you'd want to go after them, at a later time in the future. And now using this module, what you can do is you can export those profiles along with while enriching them at the same point, and then get the output in the form of a CSV, which you can either then import to your CRM, and have your team go ahead and go after these people. So the input for this module happens to be the lead list name and also the session cookie for your LinkedIn account, and make sure you're only providing the session cookie for an account that has an active LinkedIn Sales Navigator license to it. Otherwise this module won't work. Then the output for each profile, you'll find all these titles, all these fields for these people, and it's all straightforward here. Then we have the steps to set up this module, and we also have this video which would go here. Let's click on use this module to set up and see how this works. The first thing this setup form has asked us is the LinkedIn session cookie. So let's go to linkedin.com. Once the page loads, right click somewhere on the page and click on inspect. Click on these two arrows, then click on application, click on cookies, click on linkedin.com, and then find the value corresponding to LIAT. uh, Copy this complete value, come back to the form, enter this value in this field labeled LinkedIn session cookie. The next thing this form has asked us is the Sales Navigator lead list name. So let's go to Sales Navigator, and let's go to the list section, and under lead lists, this is the list that I want to scrape and export profiles from. So I made a quick search. I was looking for VP marketing in the real estate industry, and for companies who have which have 11 to 50 employees as the count. And I selected a couple of people, and I added them manually by clicking on the save icon and on the profile page. And let's suppose I want to just export these people. So what I'll do is I'm gonna just copy this name, the list name, and I'm gonna go back to the form and enter this list name here. And currently my list has 20 profiles, so you can go ahead and write all and put the input as 20 here, and it will scrape all the profiles. But for now I'm just gonna put 5, and it would just process the first 5 profiles and export them and scrape them and give you the CSV. And next you enter the email address where you want the result file to be sent. So once the module has completed the operation, it would send you the result file here. Let's click on next to proceed, and you'll see this button toggle between run and stop. So what it's currently doing is it was looking for previous run for this current configuration of the form that we provided it with, and if it would have found some previous logs in the case where you would have just run the module and it would have stopped or failed, an error could have been occurred. It would just look for that previous log and then run from that exact position, so that you're not re-wasting your you're not wasting your credits again on those already extracted rows. But in this case we are setting this module up for the first time, so we don't have any previous logs. And to launch the module, I'm going to click on run. Once the module starts, you'll see the logs getting populated here. Currently it has logged into the account using the session cookie that we provided the form with, and it has taken the input for 5, which is the number of profiles we specified in the form, and it has currently started scraping these profiles. So the first it has scraped the first profile, and by row number we mean the order in which the it is picking up the profiles from here. So we expect the result file to contain information about these 5 people, and let's see once the module has completed the results, the scraping process, and it has completed it now. So let's click on result to download the result file, and let's create a new sheet and import these results here. I'm going to click on file and import. Then I'm going to click on upload and drag this CSV here. Click on append to current sheet and import data. So yeah, we have Michael, we have Brent, we have Diana, we have Tony, and we have Rob. We have Brent here, we have Tony, we have Rob, Diana, and Michael. So yeah, it has picked up the first 5 people, which is correct. And let's see all the information that we have around these people. With the first name, we have the headline, we have the last name, we have the LinkedIn profile URL, we have the summary, we have the full name, then we have the country. And we also have these 2 columns, email summary and external URL summary. So look for this case, in the case of Brent here, this person has mentioned their email address where they want people to reach out to. So in the case when the prospect or the profile has an email address in the summary, you'll find that email address extracted here in the column called email summary. So if let's say if you're exporting these 1,000 people, you don't have to manually look for their email address in the summary of each person, or you don't have to perform these complex regex formulas here. The module has done that for you, and the same goes for an external URL, so which is this column. So it will contain any kind of URL that is present in the summary column, which in the case of Rob, it's there. So he has mentioned that this is the URL. So we have 3 URLs and they have been extracted here. Then we have the full name, we have the email, which was there in the previous column also. Then we have the Twitter contact, we have the country, job location, and the position as to what's the job title, we have the company's name, and then we have the company's domain or the company's website. So this becomes critical, when you get this profile, this company's website, and you also have the first name and the last name of these people, you can essentially find their email address, their work email address, using any of the email finder tools like Snovio, Hunter, Find That Date, Apollo, etc., etc. And we also have the company's LinkedIn profile, we have the industry, we have the phone number, and we have the email summary, which is repeated, so it won't be there. We'll get this fixed. So that's it. Basically, you create a list inside CS Navigator, a lead list, and later on you just find the module named Sales Navigator lead list export plus profile scraper. You enter the lead list and supply the session cookie. The module will scrape all the profiles for you and give you this neat little CSV that you can then use to import this into your CRM and go after these people. If you have any questions around this module, feel free to reach out to us at support@datachroma.com, and we'll help you out. Thank you.